Game number 5 here of this best of 7 from the bottom, from Imaginary Gaming. In the bottom right hand corner of the map we have our pink Zerg player, Miniraser. In the upper left hand corner of the map we have our red Zerg player from Team MiA, Lumpas. Hello Demoniac Milk, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in again, bro. Again, this is our penultimate series tonight, which means we've got one more to go after this best of 7. We have Dignitas Dead Pixels against EC Visualize. That comes up in 45 minutes time here, providing we're finished with this series by then. If we're not finished with this series, we'll finish this series and then go straight into that one straight afterwards. Did you introduce Lumpas? From Team MiA, Lumpas? I feel as though I've said that already. If I didn't, I just said it again. He's in the upper left. I'm pretty sure I just said that. So ZVZ here, between Miniraser, Lumpas. Let's see what's going to go down. Looks as though both these guys, they got balls as they're going to go for... Nope, they don't. Miniraser got balls. He going to put down that hatchery first. Lumpas, he going to put down that pool first. He going to play safe. Do I mean that I don't have every single song from Eminem? I do indeed mean I do not have every single song from Eminem. I have a fair few songs from Eminem, but not every single song. Because I actually think that would ruin my playlist. I'm gonna say it. Miniraser really getting the better end of this early build order. And he's going for a hatch, then a gas, then a pool. Against his opponent's pool, then hatch. So pretty much all out greed from Miniraser. And he'll be rewarded for it. He's not going to get 9 pooled or anything, or 6 pooled. So he's going to be okay. And he's going to be able to get away with this gas coming in early. And we'll see where he wants to go with this. He's going to be able to get the Zerg speed up nice and quick. We'll see how early he pulls out of gas and decides to maybe go for his, you know, see if he wants to go for a Bane Nest super quick and be aggressive, or whether he's just going to pull out of the gas and sit on just 100 gas mine for now, which is kind of the more popular way to go about it in the... you know, if you open with hatch gas pool, because you don't really want to, you don't have any need for the bin nest that's super duper fast. I don't think so. Maybe as someone who actually plays Zerg at a high level would know better than me, so I guess we'll just wait and see what happens really. He's not pulling out of gas, so it looks as though he will continue mining towards a Bane Nest, so there's me completely disproving that. And yeah, so hatchery about to finish up here for Lumpas. He did make a couple of lings which are crossing the map currently, as we pretty much always see in this early ZVZ when someone goes pool first. A couple of lings, get into the main base, try and see what your opponent's up to. I mean, he'll already know about the hatchery first, but doesn't know about the gas timing, etc. just yet. And, whoa, needs to be careful. This drone needs to be... actually, his drone's going to go down. Oh, is it? Yeah, it is. So drone goes down, and Lumpas wins the early game Zergling war there, grabs a drone kill. That's pretty nice. Can even get away with his Zerglings. Didn't get into the main base to see the gas or anything though. So just going to be content with moving away from now, as we actually see Evolution Chamber coming down. So this wasn't actually for a Bane Nest and this continued gas production. So I wasn't completely wrong, I suppose. But maybe what I was saying is just nonsense anyways. But Evolution Chamber going to be coming down, and this is, I mean, I almost definitely got to be for a Carapace style build, right? So some sort of heavy ling play with a Carapace upgrade is what I imagine this will be. And there we go, Carapace coming in from Miniraser. This will allow him to really play with a heavy ling composition for a lot of this game. And once that Carapace, you know, really kicks in, he'll really be looking to deny the third base of his opponent, take his own third base a little bit faster, drone that up a little bit more heavily, and just in general control the kind of, you know, the pace of the game on the map for his opponent. Say, okay, you can be here now, you've got to be defensive, I'm going to be the aggressor because I've got the upgrade and I'm going to be the one massing up the lings who is going to be attacking into you. A couple of lings cleaned up here, and they didn't manage to grab that drone right at the end. So Lumpas keeping his drone alive as we just wait to see the next move here from these guys. Hello Tech Show, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, buddy, hope you enjoy the games. Hello Crash as well, how's it going, man? as we've got a few lings moving across the map here from Lumpus, so he is actually going to be the first aggressor in this game. Miniraser with plenty of Banelings on the way up though. Whoa, this is actually going to be a hell of a lot of Banelings from Lumpus. So this is actually, I guess, exactly what he was doing against MiA Insanity. There's a couple of ZVZs we saw there from him. These Queens targeting down that Overlord. He's getting saved just about there as well. These Banelings need to split up a little bit. A couple of Banelings coming forwards here. One of them will help to snipe down the Queen there. 2 Banelings for 2 Banelings. And Miniraser with more Banelings continuing to complete here. And he's got a couple more lings out. He'll just move forwards here and see if he can pick anything off. His Queen should try and target down that Baneling. And well, something targets it down in the end there. Banelings all over the place. It looks as though this wasn't a really good trade though for Lumpus, because he kills, he loses so many Banelings, but he doesn't really gain anything from this. In a moment or two, Miniraser is about to be on that +1 carapace, and right now the only problem is he's actually losing his Queen, so he's got more building because he does need those injects. Oh, these drones are in a little bit of trouble. Miniraser's starting to pop out here. We have a few more Zerglings, and he does have carapace now, so this will turn the tide of the fight, and it means that any Baneling hit will take, well, it takes 2 Baneling hits now to basically connect. Then Banelings again, not really doing too much here, as Banelings are going off all over the place. It's kind of hard to keep up with it all, as the drones are under attack. These Zerglings are just not going to be able to get away in time. More drones going down here. Miniraser down to 25 drones behind all of this, but Baneling comes in from Miniraser now. There's still a couple of Banelings from Lumpus, and this aggression continues. It's crazy here right at this point in time. As Miniraser pulling a Queen down from the main base to try and help out a little bit. That carapace again will consistently be helping him to just trade a little bit better throughout all of this right now. And I wonder if Lumpus has realised, because it's kind of time for him to just give this up. His Banelings are trading so inefficiently at this point as well, but he might be about to kill the natural expansion, which would be absolutely huge, and I think he very well might, although there's a couple of Banelings coming in and they're gonna go kind of big. I couldn't really see because they melded in with the Broodlings. But either way, he kills the natural expansion here. Miniraser is down to 1 base, counter-attacking now, going across the map with these Zerglings, looking to maybe jump in towards the natural and see what he can do. Lumpus is going to turn around though, and maybe try and engage this. Miniraser down in army supply, but again, he's got the upgrade, and that upgrade could play a big factor in this. He's also down in drones. Lumpus starting up a Spinecrawler in his natural, I assume, to try and help him hold on here. As some Banelings start to move forwards, and the Baneling connection there from Miniraser not going off just yet. We'll move forwards now, still unsure what he exactly wants to go for. Running through the Banelings right now, and this is sort of crazy. He made his way through as Banelings going off on everything, everywhere. Miniraser's got some Zerglings in towards the main base. He's got more continuing to come across the map here alongside some Banelings, which are actually going to make their way towards the mineral line, and these drones are going to get blown up. Only a couple though, but it's enough to start pulling Miniraser back into this a little bit. The worker count is now more or less even, 25 to 24, as the Spinecrawler finishes up. The final lings from Miniraser will be cleaned out. Miniraser has been re-expanding behind... Oh, actually, he's only just started his expansion behind this, realizing that his counter-attack alone is not going to win him this game. And he is still down 10 supply in total here. A little bit in army, a little bit in drones. Lumpus starting to drone up quite heavily right now, maybe not aware that Miniraser is still going to be aggressive as more Banelings start to morph in for Miniraser. He's going forward with a few of his Zerglings, and oh, he's going to start running into some Banelings here. He's going to send just a couple of lings forward to start trying to deal with those. But of course, he's got a lot of Banes of his own on the way, as well. Lumpus comes in towards his opponent's natural. Miniraser doesn't have any Zerglings on the way, and so he's going to lose his natural expansion once again. But how much does Lumpus have to help defend here? The Spinecrawler is about to go down, but isn't down just yet. Banelings surviving as well. More Banelings coming up this round. Miniraser pulls away. He just about keeps them alive. And what's he going to crash into? The drone line? I think he is. The expansion for him has gone down back at home. And now actually over here, Lumpus is struggling to get any, to actually, survive this, to get enough units out there. Got it out there in the end. More drones falling here. Miniraser is actually at a drone advantage. He's 5 drones up, but he's down a base still. His natural expansion has been killed. Once again, his Baneling nest is bleeding to death. And he is right now heading back home with a handful of Zerglings. Lumpus moving across the map and looking to maybe just potentially end the game, although he is droning up a little bit. Can Miniraser really hold on to this with the kind of lack of, he's good. Oh, maybe he will, because these Banelings morphed in a bad place. He has a lack of injects, he has a lack of production because he's down a hatchery here. Oh, the Banelings get caught again, but there's a few Banelings ready to go. Ooh. Miniraser playing dangerous games right now and blowing up on cocoons, and oh, the cocoons are finishing and Banelings are blowing up once again. Miniraser is in so much trouble. His Queen's now in the center of this map. They do have that +1 carapace, which is apparently helping out quite a bit against these Zerglings, as Bane's going to start walking in. The Queens need to start helping out against that. Miniraser going to lose his Baneland nest. His natural expansion is on the way back up. He's making a macro hatch his main because he just needs something to get more lava. He's still just trying to hold on. There's a few things left, and he may be about to survive again, though. Down in workers, 24 to 30. And he is starting +1 melee attack, so really realizing that this Ling Bane war is just continuing here, as we've got Banelings morphing in somewhere for Lumpus, but they're actually at his own side of the map, so send another set of Lings across now. Miniraser doesn't have a Baneling nest, so he can't morph in any Banelings just yet. 4 Queens though, and will that be enough to help out? Oh, you know what, if Lumpus had maybe just ran in here with all of those as Zerglings, he might have been able to get something done. I guess he might have been able to kill the hatchery again. Instead he morphs in Banes. I mean, I think he should have been okay to run in as Zerglings, but maybe he's just a little bit I mean, he doesn't really see what we see. If he knew that this was all there was, he probably would be running up here. 17 Banelings, how does he decide to use them? Does he bust up the ramp? Does he just blow up the hatchery? Oh, he uses a few of them on the hatchery, and that has to be a mistake, really. If he's not going to fully commit onto the hatchery, it just has to be a mistake. He now uses them to crash in towards the Queens, but he doesn't really take down that many of them, and Miniraser is going to leap onto this advantage. He has a lot of Zerglings now. He hasn't traded off any in that last exchange, whereas his opponent's just thrown away so many Banelings and gained absolutely nothing for it. Miniraser going to go on the counter-attack here. Drone count is actually still sort of even. +1 melee is about to finish soon, which is going to give his Zerglings even more of an advantage. Can he make a comeback in this game because of that mistake there by Lumpus? The missed decision as to how to use his Banelings. He had so many, the last thing he wanted to do was send some on the hatchery, send some on the Queens. As the Zerglings moving forwards, Lumpus going to see what he can do. Queens here is running. Banelings go off on really not the best connections. Queens are going to be able to try and help out here once again. That +1 melee about to finish from Miniraser as the Zerglings take down one more Bane and another Bane going off there. And, well, Miniraser is still just about holding on here. More Lings streaming across the map from Lumpus once again. But Miniraser has those upgrades, and those upgrades really may be making the difference right now. This hatchery is so low on hit points, but it's still alive, and that is the most important thing right now, as Miniraser will lose a few more drones as Olympus comes in there. How many workers have been killed? 16 to 12. This game, back and forth from one side of the map to the other. But honestly, it's stabilized now a little bit. I mean, there's no Miniraser is actually ahead in drones. He's actually ahead. Well, he's ahead in upgrades, and he's actually just taken an army supply lead, so he can actually maybe start taking these fights, is he? Really going to turn this around. I mean, he had no natural expansion for so long in this game. Zerglings going to come forward. They're going to maybe look for those Banelings which are morphing in here. Miniraser a little bit unsure as to whether he wants to attack because of the Banelings coming in of his opponent. All of his own morphing in Banelings will go down here. Olympus, surely that is a win for him as he completely outnumbers Miniraser here still, and should be able to take down those last few Banelings morphing as well. A couple of Banes hit for Lumpus, and this should help to clean Miniraser up a bit. Both players floating a lot of money right now. What is Miniraser? Is Miniraser going into something that he's saving this money for? No, he's just maybe lacking injects because of the loss of Queens from previously, despite even having a macro hatchery right now. I guess it is just his lava. Yes, it is, and that's why the money is being flowed from both players. Neither of them have the lava to make more than what they've already got here. As Miniraser is now going to be cancelling the Banelings of his opponent, and a couple of Banelings moving forwards here and there. And I don't think I've ever casted a game which has had 19-minute long Ling Bane wars before. This is insane. Banelings are still crashing in here, and there's still Zerglings for Lumpus, but a huge Baneling connection from Miniraser is maybe finally going to turn this one around. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Lumpus is still putting on the pressure. He's still got so many Banelings, but again, those don't do so well anymore because of the, well, it's been for a long time here, because of the carapace. It takes 2 Baneling connections to kill off a Zergling, so they don't trade anywhere near as efficient as Miniraser's Banelings do, as this Baneling does right there. Look at all those green gooey Zerglings which just died. Miniraser going to take down a couple more Banelings again, just surrounding. I have no idea how many Banelings have gone down in this game. We'll check the units lost in a couple of moments when there's a break, but this is insane because Miniraser's natural expansion is under attack once again, but he's still got Zerglings, and in fact he's winning this war out here to the point where he's actually just running across the map, and Lumpus is starting to lose traction a little bit here, I guess. Miniraser at an army supply advantage. He's 1 worker ahead, and again those upgrades. Absolutely insane. You guys want to see the APM? There you go. Averaging current 176 for Lumpus, 212 for Miniraser. Banelings going off all over the place. And Zerglings surrounding, trying to see what they can do. A couple of Banelings moving forwards here for Miniraser, looking to see if they can get any connections. Grabs one single Zergling, that's not what he was looking for. Now 2 Banes straight for 2 Banes. As well. Lumpus actually has 2 Spine Crawlers there. Zerglings thinking what they want to do. A lot more Banes starting to morph in again. They get cancelled though by the Bane runes of Lumpus. But Miniraser, is he about to come up this round? There's still a few Zerglings up here. There's still a few Banelings. There's the Spine Crawlers as well to help out in this. The Banelings just got taken down. The Zerglings are whole positioning. Lumpus should have enough to turn this around though, as this Baneling will get taken down in this one as well. And Olympus will hold. He seems to have lost a few workers here though, down to 24 against the 30, but he has a big swell of Zerglings beginning to move across the map right now. 241 and 38 Banelings lost for Olympus. 19 Banelings and 230 lost for Miniraser, but I guess that might not take into account how many have actually exploded, because I'm pretty sure Miniraser's exploded more than 19 Banelings in this game. Whoa! One Baneling hit! Completely turns Lumpus around. Another big Baneling hit. So that was devastating for both sides there. But Miniraser looks as though he might still just have a little bit more. He's actually even got a third base up over here. Sorry, didn't even see that coming up. And actually Lumpus, as he sees it, GG's out. Miniraser